Hi, I'm Ray Myers. I just wanted to say a few words about fences and gates. And so if there's farmers and ranchers out there, I'm going to ruffle a few feathers. Okay, when was the last time you had a good feather ruffling? So here's this here. You see, most people make gates and fences like this here. And most people make gates here, like this with this here latch here. That's a popular latch. And then they like to make a tight gate. And then they like to have these tubing there for stakes. And that's a popular gate. And then when they make fences, they make people seem to make tight fences, real tight fences. And most fences I see that are built, they make 4 wires, you know. And that last wire, they only got it about 8 inches off the ground or so, 8 or 10 inches there. And okay, here's the thing. I don't like tight fences. I don't like them 4-wire fences. I like a 3-wire fence with about like this, you know, with quite a big space in there. And I don't like that 1 wire to the ground, and I'll tell you why. And I like the fences a little loose. Like here you can see they're a little bit loose. I like them like that. And I don't like this latch here. I don't like these tight gates. I don't like this, I don't mind these tubing. They're okay, but they look real nice now. But once the gate gets old, them tubing, they're not great. I would sooner have wood stakes. Now I'll go and show you how I make a gate and how I like a fence. Here's the way I like to make a gate. I like the gates loose, and I know they'll get a little saggy or something, you know, but you're not out to try and win a fancy gate contest or anything like that, you know. So this is the way I like my gates. They're a little bit loose, and that's so you know, kids and women, they can come along and they can open the gate easy, you know. Oh, this is even a little tight here. And if a gate is a little bit tight, what I like to do then is just grab it in the middle here like this, and one strand at a time, and just yank it a little bit, you know, and that gets them loose, you know. And starting out with this, okay, and the 3-wire fence is the same way here. I don't like tight wires on the fences because here's what is, you know, you're always moving cattle or something around, and there's always a calf on the other side of the fence, you know, and that calf has to get in, you know, and things like that, and the calf can get in easy enough if the wire's a little looser, you know, especially right close to the gate, you know. And here's another reason why I like looser gates is, you know, you got bulls sometimes on the wrong side, you know. The bull wants to get in or the bull wants to get out or something like that. And they always pick a gate, especially an old bull. They know what the gate is for, and if there's a bullfight in there, say a new bull comes in there, and your old familiar bull, and he's an old bull, they're going to have a bullfight, and that wise old bull of yours, he's going to get that new bull and work him towards that gate. You know, they're that wise, they're that smart, and he'll push him through that gate, you know. They do that, and it's a lot better for a bull or something, you know, to go through a fence like this that's a little loose, they can jump over or something. break one wire or something, they don't get so scratched up. And if they have a bullfight like that, if you have a gate like a real tight gate like that, that old bull will chase that new bull right through that tight wire gate too, you know. So that's what it is. And then looser wire fences, you know, like I just like a 3-wire fence, and I like the fence that people can get through. You know, there's kids have to get through sometimes. Like for instance, you're in the pasture there. What if a bull takes after a kid or something, and that kid runs through the fence and he has to get through the fence? I can even tell you a story. One time years ago, my brother Pete, he was on a quad and a big Charolais bull started chasing him. And that Charolais bull galloped after Pete on that quad. And Pete, he headed for the fence as hard as he could with the quad. And he jumped off the quad and he rolled under the fence. And he just got away from that bull. Now that don't happen very often. You know, that's very rare. But things like that happen. And you get the idea. So anyhow, that's the way I make my gates. And starting out with the gates, like when they make these gates, they usually make a pressure treated jack pine, you know, for a gate post here, you know. And I don't like them. Like some of the jack pine, they're okay, but some of them are a little slivery, and other there's other ones too are slivery. But what I like is just get a poplar, a green poplar stick like this, you know. And these poplars, they're the less slivery. You know, they last for 5-6 years. And don't peel them. You know, peeling don't help. You know. So that's the way I started. And when I make that catch there, I usually take a couple of number 9 hay wire for the catch, you know, make a big strong one. And you know, I just number 9 wire, and then I haven't got number 9 wire. I got some thinner wire here, but what I do is I just put them together like this, and for that thing there, and then I take another piece of wire, and I weave it around this one, you know, too. I just weave it around this one, so it makes it a little stiffer, you know. And I even weave about 3 of them around like that, you know, for that catch there, you know. And then for the bottom, you know, I just get some barbed wire, and I weave about 2 or 3 of them together to make that kind of stiff in the bottom, so it you know, stays up there a little bit there. And then what I do here is I take a wire there, and I weave it in between the stakes here, like to make this wire a little stiffer here. I usually have about 5 wires on a gate here. This one only got 4. But here, I just weave that wire around a bit here. And that makes them a little bit stiff, you know. So when you open the gate, you know, that them wires don't get tangled up, you know. And you go and catch a few barbs here when you're wrapping them along there. Like this. Catch a few barbs so that don't move. So then when you open that gate, they just don't tangle up. Now here's something else. Here, you go and take a piece of I haven't got anything to cut it here, but take a piece of what do you call it? I'm losing words here. Well, I'm an old man, Denim. Take some denim with you here. And then when you, some people have a little stake here, but you don't need this here. But you just tie the wires to this gate. And then you take a little bit of denim, a little strip. I haven't got something to cut it right now. But then you take a staple and you take that little strip of denim and you put it over the wire, like that. But fold it up real big so you just about got 3/4 of an inch of it, or more. And then put it over that, over that wire there. Like this, and then you can pound it right tight to the wire, and that's so that wire don't turn, when you open that gate, so it stays stiff. And the reason for this denim on here underneath that staple is that you can grab that staple and you can pull it out again. You can take the fencing tool, and you can go and you can go grab that staple. Well, now it's not coming. I didn't put quite enough in there, but yeah, I can grab it there, and you can grab that staple out then, So here you see I grabbed it out. Not quite so, but you get the idea what I'm trying to do here anyhow. But and there's something else. When I went to school, when I was a kid, we had to go through a lot of gates. And there was tight gates. Oh my good God. And we had to open them gates. And the adults that made those gates, it just didn't even dawn on them that kids had to open those gates. Like I can even tell you a story of one little girl about like this that went to school with a horse and a cart by herself, and she had to go through a gate. And that gate was kind of miserable. She was talking about how miserable that gate was and she was all by herself, and she had to open that miserable gate, and then she had to put her horse through it, and then she had to close that gate again and pray to God that horse don't run away, And adults just never thought of those things, And anyhow, and so here we'll go up here again. And here I haven't got these strips nice here, but anyhow, I get some strips here of denim here, a little narrower than this, and then go and just take your hammer and then hammer down them barbs a little bit, that there, and then take this strip, this denim, and wrap it around here, you know. And just wrap it around. I know that's not very nice, but and then take some tape, you know, and tape it up a bit. You know, tape it up good and stuff like that. And that's, you know, think of that, you know, there's kids and women have to open it again. Now, you know, I call that a tit saver gate. So, okay, I think I said everything here. So always remember to be nice to your neighbor even if you don't like them. And always remember to laugh at the boss's jokes.